What's happening, YouTube? It's your Short Rock Combo, aka the Professor on the Sticks, and the title of this video, Defense Wins Championships. And in my opinion, your offense can be on or off, but defense has got to be steady for you. You got to learn how to adjust to the most popular formations in the game, and learn how to get some stops. If you can get some stops, a subpar offensive game can win you some games. So here we go on 3rd and 6. Throw a nice little drag route to Matthews. He gets the first down. And then I go with the little sweep play from or off tackle with Eddie Lacy from the University of Alabama to go up 7-0. My opponent has a nice little run play up the gut to start. It looks like 0-1 trap. 0-1 trap for a second time for a nice 6-yard gain. Get a 1st and 10. Now he's going to hit me up with the screen pass. So he's playing very conservative so far on offense. And another screen pass, and luckily Clay Matthews jumped that route. And then I get a nice little right edge heater, and the screamer comes in for the sack. So on 4th and 16, he did play pretty conservative, but he has to punt the ball away, and I'm just able to get a nice little probably 5-yard gain off the punt return. So right here, this was a terrible read. This is what I'm saying. Your offense can be off. It's okay. You just got to learn how to get some stops on defense, and you'll be all right. I'm up 7-0, so I had a little bit of wiggle room to mess up, which I definitely made a bad read there. So my opponent really needs to take advantage of it and not settle for a field goal and get a touchdown out of it. He runs the ball again off tackle there to get the 1st and goal. Then he gets 3 yards there. He's milking the clock. That's a 2-minute warning already in this game. This game's flying by, and nobody's open, but he rolls out of the pocket, and my zone got sucked in, and he was able to throw a nice little dot to the corner of the end zone to get a touchdown to tie up 7-7. But I have a minute left still until halftime, so I can run my regular offenses pretty quick in this year's game to get up to the line of scrimmage and hike the ball. And when you always have a face catch in your back pocket, you can move down the field pretty quickly. I got a nice little face catch with Matthews, and then hit him up with a little curl route. And we got the spec catch in the end zone to Plexico Burris to go up 14-7. I messed up on my editing right there, but my opponent was threw a pick or something, and then with like a second left, I was able to kick a field goal. However, I did miss it, so I am up 14-7 as we're going into the third quarter. Once again, he has a very conservative offense, and right when I say that, he dots me up with a nice little streak pass. But he's running a lot of play-action passes, throwing drags, screen passes, and running the ball with 0-1 trap. As you can see, he's blocking his run back every single rip, and boom, we get a big hit with Clay Matthews to get the ball right back. If you're trying to go down the field 10 plays, 11 plays, dink and dunk it. It's going to be stuff like that's going to happen. It's going to be difficult to score. You definitely have to have a little bit more playmaking in your offense arsenal, or you're going to have some trouble. Once again, looks like 0-1 trap, 2nd and 5, play action pass, or not a play action pass. It looks like he just had this running back on a delay route. So I'm going to be coming in clean with a screamer. Then I get a sack, 4th and 21, lob streak, and Sherman with the pick. So I'm up 14-7 with 3 minutes left in the game. I have the game in hand. All I got to do is get in field goal range, and that's a wrap as long as I don't have another turnover like I had that terrible read early in the game. But this is a key point of just explaining and emphasizing my offense has been pretty bad this game, and it has been pretty lackluster. But look, another interception. Look, another example. That's 2 picks now. But my defense has been on point and keeping me in the game and putting a lot of pressure on him. And then I come right back and get the interception. The pressure on the right-hand side was screaming, and so he had very little time to get the ball off, and I was able to get a nice little interception. Now I'm in field goal range. If I can get a 1st down, that's pretty much going to wrap up the game. I had an overthrow there. And then on 3rd and 14, I decided to play it safe. Just run the ball, make my opponent use another timeout, so he only has 1 timeout, and it's a 2-score game. He's hit this pressure. He does not know how to. He's not doing a good job of slowing it down the second half. But he hit me up with a screen pass. Good play call. He's been hitting me up with screen passes all game long. I should have been prepared for that, and I should have taken that away. We got him at a 2nd and 10. He just crossed midfield with only a minute left, and I go over and get the user pick. And Calvin once again bailing me out with another interception. And defense won me this game. Defense wins championships. Defense has got to be something, man, that you can rely on. Not saying you're going to get a stop every single rip, but if you can get 1 to 2 stops in a game, you should be able to get the victory. And we threw a nice little lob dot right there, Dilfer dime, to get the victory. And I'm going to show you a second game just because that first game I felt like it's a little too short. And I definitely don't want to rob my route runners of some route combo time, you know what I'm saying? So let's make this a 2-game video. And here we go with the second game. I'm off to the races with the route swap to the end round. Moving down the field. I actually had a pretty good punt return. Kickoff return all the way to the 50-yard line. I was able to score really quick. So my offense is back on track after a subpar offensive game on that first go-around. And I got to my opponent to a 4th and 1. He tried to hit me with a QB sneak. That's the wrong move in this year's game. Unless you're at like the 1-yard line. He should have hit me up with the halfback sting. I got the stop. Back in the red zone. Dot to a smart out route to Moncrief over there from Ole Miss. And my opponent's back on offense here. Under center. Looks like he's going to throw the streak. And woo! That was so close from getting intercepted. But good read. If he would have thrown that just a hair later, it would have been definitely picked off. So once again, he's trying to throw that streak route. Nothing there. Send the A-gap, get some nice pressure. Send the A-gap again on 4th and 11 and get a stop. So now I'm back on offense. Send him up with a nice little quick pass. Back to the flipped end around. His guy got a nice block shed. I was able to find Bo Jackson in the flats. And then Bo Jackson on 2nd inches. Rumbles and tumbles to the 38-yard line. And I'm able to get a first down. Hit him up with a nice little post route. And this guy is not doing a good job of clogging up the middle. So those dive plays are very effective. Crucial 3rd and 2 here. Let's go with the curl route to my tight end. He must have messed up some type of defense there because that guy was wide open. There's nobody even guarding him. So pretty much if I can get a stop here, that would be a 21-0 skunk. Let's see what he can do on offense. It looks like he's running in around himself. I wasn't really too prepared for it. And he had a nice play right there. A couple nice PA end arounds. And then he dots me up. I took the safety myself, so that was my fault. Bad defense on my part. But he scored to make it 21-7. But I know next time he gets the ball on offense, I'm going to be ready for the PA end around. It kind of caught me by surprise there. And I'm going to get a first down now. It's 2nd and 10. Throw it to Gronk in the flats to make it 3rd and 1. I got an end around as well. Throw it once again. Bo Jackson is a lifesaver. Woo! Look at those moves. Oh, man. Oh, don't be celebrating too early. Yep, celebrated too early. I have a problem with that. But don't worry, Eddie Lacy was going to come in the game from the University of Alabama. Roll Tide Eddie. And he's going to do some big things for the Packers next year. And I was able to get a touchdown, go up 28-7. If he doesn't get a score here, that's going to wrap up the game. 4th and 18. And that should have been picked. But either way, I don't care. Looks like he's going to be running some man coverage. And I'm just going to hit him up with a curl. And that's going to do it. The guy's going to quit out. Be sure to smash that like button if you haven't. Subscribe. And leave a comment in the comment section below. And I'll see you on the